G'day champion, it's Stuart Stone here from Health and Fitness Over 40, and today we're going to talk about the three most important questions for your life that you were never taught to ask yourself. So let's get into it. Now, we're not going to start off with a bunch of stories or anything today. We're going to jump right into the gold nuggets that are going to help you take control of your life and have the quality of life, health, well-being, wealth, happiness, love, and fulfillment that you deserve. So here we go. Question number one. What do you want? And most people are freaked out when they're asked this question because they've never stopped to think about it. And so when I ask this question of friends, family, loved ones, whatever else, they turn to me and go, what do you mean? What do I want? And it's like, well, what do you want? And we go this back and forth a little while, and finally they go, well, what do you mean? What do I want for lunch? It's like, yeah, sure. What do you want for my health? Yeah, sure. What do you want for your well-being, your fitness, your lifestyle? What do you want? And it comes into multiple levels. So let's start with the most superficial one. What do you want for lunch? And that brings us to question number two. Why do you want it? And the short answer might be something as superficial as, hey, because I'm hungry. It's like, cool, fair enough. But then are we going to eat some crap like McDonald's or KFC, or are we going to go and create a big salad and we're going to have sushi? What are we going to have? And that comes down to a deeper level of values. Why do you want it? Hey, we're going to have a big healthy salad and a fruit smoothie, for example, because I want to be fit and healthy and I want to lose some excess fat and I want to have some energy so I can play with my kids and I'm around for my grandkids when they grow up and I can be a good grandfather, for example. That might be something thinking forward at a deeper level. And then final question number three, the most important one of all. Are your actions on a day-to-day basis consistent with what you say you want for the long term? So that question three is the most important question. Are my actions today consistent with what I say I want in the future? So is my eating processed foods and sitting in front of the TV channel flicking consistent with me being fit and healthy 20 years from now so that I can go and play with my grandkids and teach them how to surf or teach them to throw a ball or chase them around the back garden when they're learning to ride the bicycle or something like that? If it's not consistent, you need to cut it out. But the hard part comes down to, but my instant gratification, it's easy to sit in front of the TV. It's easy to eat the crap that tastes good but isn't good for me. And so how do we reconcile the two so that they're consistent? So what does making your actions consistent with your long-term goals look like? Because for most people, and I'm one of them, I'm seduced by the instant gratification. I'm seduced by the smell of bacon and eggs or whatever else, cooking bacon, roasting coffee beans. That stuff is like, that is crack cocaine. My nose just wants to go after it. I want to eat that stuff. But the big question becomes, and the pattern interrupt becomes, is that going to get me my longer term results? So how do I reconcile the two? Well, there's a couple of ways to do it. And the most important one, number one, write down what those long-term goals are and create some emotion around that so that you're drawn to that powerful, compelling future. So for you, it might be playing with the grandkids or walking your daughter down the aisle on her wedding day or being able to jump in the surf when you're 65 and not be at risk of drowning. You're fit, you're healthy, you're confident. And that's step number one. Write that stuff down, put some emotion about it. You might take some photos, put them on a vision board and just drive yourself forwards that way. Number two still gives you those bad vices like those coffees or those, the smell of bacon. It still gives you that. You just don't do it as often. So if you're normally shoving 2-3 cups of coffee down your neck every day, well, how about you do it 1 cup every third or fourth day? And then start drinking more water, start drinking more fruit smoothies, start drinking or eating more fruit. And you'll start to find that as your health improves, your reliance and craving on the coffee goes down. Also get some early nights in there so you're not on adrenal fatigue where you need that artificial stimulation from sugar or coffee and processed foods to get you going. And then your health improves and you're moving in the direction of your goals. So short answer, if you want that bacon and egg roll, well, how about you just do it on a Saturday morning or a Sunday morning and then the rest of the week have fruit for breakfast or fast for first half of the day so you hit those health goals. Now, I've talked primarily about health here because this is Health and Fitness Over 40, but you can apply those same principles to every aspect of your life. Number 1, what do you want? Number 2, why do you want it? Number 3, are your actions consistent with what you say you want? Super simple, super powerful, and that's the message for today. So for more videos like that one, you know what to do by now. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you comment, hit the notifications bell, and we'll talk to you again very soon.